I feel as though Rocket is a little mean. He's a little mean to Groot. I don't like how mean he is to Groot.
I think Groot might be more annoying than we think. This next part might be my favorite, because this is essentially a heist movie where they steal it in the first 2 seconds. It's like if Ocean's 11 started from them stealing it, getting caught, and then having this to work their way back out of the problem. Them getting the crew together at the kiln in the prison, working how they get Drax in there, making promises. You get to see what type of people they all are. Is my favorite part of the movie, the breakout scene.
Yes.
And you get to see what everyone's good at. Peter Quill is not much, I would say, but you get to see what everyone's good at. It's a team up. It's a team up scene. And like you said, the production quality of this movie is amazing. It feels like a prison in space.
Yeah, it really, really is. And you really do believe all of it. And when you say that Peter Quill is not much, because they do let things shine in this big prison breakout scene. But one of my favorite things is everyone has a job to do, like except for Drax, who's just pummeling folks. But Peter, everyone gets their job done in this like fantastical way. And Peter's over here. He's like, I had to pay for the leg. And it was like the least.
You need my what?
Yeah, he's the empathetic one in the group.
Yeah.
So he's the one that gets everyone together. Early in the movie, there's just a small scene where, have you guys all seen Guardians 3? There's a small scene where they cut to Peter noticing Rocket's back, and it just lingers on that for a bit, and you're like, oh, Peter's like thinking about it. Honestly, all the Rocket stuff, it comes up later in the movie too when Rocket gets drunk. When you watch 3 and then you watch this movie back again, you're like, holy shit. They've been laying this foundation down for such a long time. And I don't know about you guys, but it really paid off, at least for me. I'm glad that they lay the tracks down early.
And they do it so fucking well. So well. Like the vision that James Gunn must have had from 1 all the way through 3 had to have been like seamless, because you notice it every single step of the way. Single step of the way. And it's beautiful right from the get. Like you said, the first time he has his shirt off, it's that exact marking. But
he doesn't look at it the same way he does in the third movie. In the third movie, it's more like that's my family. Like, what happened?
Family.
It's just it's cool that you see the same scene almost, but in 2 different ways.
It's beautiful. Yeah. No, you're right, 100%. And that's like, if you do like these group of people, and you were to rewatch 1 after watching 3, like your heart opens up so much more for the entire volume 3. But just a few more just highlights about this Prison Break. Number 1. All of this emotional shit with Rocket, it's all there, but Rocket is a fucking genius.
Yeah, he's the MVP of the scene.
Yeah, bro. He's a fucking genius. This Rocket, like the idea of getting out of that prison with all of that tinkering and all of that stuff. First of all, phenomenal. One of my favorite things that they do every time there's Rocket and Groot, when Rocket is on Groot's back and he gets the gun and he starts screaming and just blasting folks, I love that. I love it's just like the joy that Rocket has in just killing folks.
Oh boy, here I go killing again.
Yeah, and that's another trailer moment when Drax throws him the gun and he goes like, oh yeah. It's beautiful.
And for the next like 3 movies, anytime you see Rocket, he's always like, oh, I'll get that gun or I'll get that arm. He's just always stealing stuff because he's had to. And I know you don't see that till later on, but it's fun to see all his character traits actually play out throughout like 3 movies.
The leg gag is amazing.
It's amazing. And it comes back a couple of times. One more thing.
He steal an eyeball?
He asks for it. He asked for it.
Okay.
Oh, wait, what did I want to tell you? Oh, Maburi and Hugo. I feel as though Rocket is a little mean. He's a little mean to Groot. I don't like how mean he is to Groot. Do you guys think he was a little mean? I know that he pulled the box out before it was time to pull the box out, but I just don't like the way Rocket talks to Groot like that all the time. Or am I being a little sensitive?
I think Groot might be more annoying than we think.
Yeah. Well, we don't know what he's saying at all times, you know.
I guess.
I don't know. And Groot's a little dumb. Like, he's probably, we don't know, like, I don't know, but Rocket is a little mean.
Also, I gotta say, the other surprising thing is Dave Bautista in this movie.
Oh yeah.
is like still
talk about his intro. Yeah, go ahead.
Because he's so serious, but they do a thing where they play it so serious that it's played for jokes. But you can still, he still has a serious moment and he still cares about revenge and his family. But then when they do those gags where it's like, metaphors go over his head and it's like, my reflexes are too fast. Nothing goes over my head. That kind of stuff is so good. The writing in this is amazing. And Dave Bautista does such good deadpan.
Relieve us from this urgent confinement.
Yeah, I'll have to agree with the walking thesaurus on that one.
Do not ever call me a thesaurus.
Oh, they're so good together.